In Avengers Infinity War, Thanos found himself in what appeared to be the Soul World. This led some fans to believe that the deceased heroes who fell victim to the Mad Titan's finger snap could actually be inside the Soul Stone too. The theory in this video, however, suggests that that's not the case at all. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It's the best way of keeping up to date with all of ScreenRant's great new videos.
The stone demands a sacrifice.
When Thanos snapped his fingers at the climax of this year's Avengers Infinity War, it was initially accepted that he'd completely erased the victims of said snap from existence. Many fans went on to believe that the victims actually ended up inside Soul World, the world that exists inside the Soul Stone. That theory spawned from the fact that Thanos ended up in an orange-tinted world on two occasions in the movie. First, when he acquired the Soul Stone, and second, immediately following the snapping of his fingers when he was able to briefly speak with the deceased Gamora. So could it be that the likes of Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Star-Lord, and Groot haven't been erased from existence and are actually trapped inside the Soul Stone? Well, this new theory suggests not. Prior to Avengers Infinity War, the location of the Soul Stone was unknown. In the movie, Thanos discovered its location was on the barren planet Vormir. Its powers, however, were completely undefined, and the only time we can really assume he used it was to identify the real Doctor Strange amidst a crowd of Doctor Strange clones. And while we're expecting its abilities to be more clearly defined going forward, the idea that it will be key to bringing back the heroes who fell victim to the finger snap has hit a major speed bump. The speed bump comes in the form of the time travel theory. Time travel is probably going to be important in the fourth Avengers movie. Set photos from Avengers 4 suggest the heroes of the MCU are going to have to travel back in time to undo what Thanos did. And if it was as simple as pulling the erased characters out of the Soul World, time travel wouldn't really be necessary. Those characters must actually be dead, and the Soul World theory no longer makes any sense.
Hey, what was that?
Went forward in time to view alternate futures.
Avengers 4 won't be about undoing the snap, it will be all about making sure it never actually happens in the first place, because that's the only way to save the characters who fell victim to it. Moreover, filming has taken place in Atlanta that seems to suggest a mass resurrection. The likes of Anthony Mackie, Dave Bautista, Elizabeth Olsen, Tom Holland, and Samuel L. Jackson were all seen there at the same time, but more tellingly, so was Paul Bettany. If the Soul World theory was true, and a plan to revive the victims of the snap by bringing them out of there was taking place, Vision wouldn't be revived, as he was killed when Thanos ripped the Mind Stone from his head. Therefore, the snap could only have ever happened once Vision was already dead. To further elaborate on this theory, Avengers Infinity War VFX supervisor Dan Deliu recently told us that the original idea for the disintegration effect was to incorporate the colors of all 6 Infinity Stones, suggesting that it wasn't specifically the Soul Stone that was utilized to erase them. In the end, the effect was more evocative of the death of Karina, the Collector's assistant, in Guardians of the Galaxy, which was caused specifically by the Power Stone. So if any one specific stone was used in the snap, it would surely be that one. So what could the role of the Soul Stone actually be in the fourth Avengers movie, assuming it isn't where the deceased characters are currently residing? Well, it's surely going to play a major part. That much has to be true. After years of build-up and having been the hardest one for Thanos to find and obtain, it's bound to be important.
He took her to Vormir. He came back with the Soul Stone. But she didn't.
The theory suggests that the only character inside it will be Gamora, and it explains how it could be key when it comes to resurrecting her as well. You may remember that in Infinity War, the Keeper of the Soul Stone, the previously presumed dead Red Skull, said that one soul could be traded for another, a soul for a soul. In order for the Soul Stone to be in somebody's possession, someone has to reside in it at all times. So if the MCU heroes want to get Gamora out of there, another character may have to sacrifice themselves and end up being trapped inside it. And who could that be? Well, there are only 3 characters we believe might be willing to make the sacrifice. One is obviously Star-Lord, but we can't imagine Chris Pratt's character being permanently killed off from the MCU. Another one is Thanos himself, but that doesn't make much sense either, given that he'll be Avengers 4's main antagonist. And the final one is Nebula, and this makes a lot of sense to us, as nobody wants to see Thanos defeated more than her, so she could be prepared to make the ultimate sacrifice to see that happen. And having her play such an important role in the movie would mirror the events of the Infinity Gauntlet comic book arc, when she was key in undoing Thanos' actions. It's certainly an interesting theory, and it would obviously disprove the one about all of the erased characters being trapped in there. But we'll just have to wait and see if it turns out to be true. Only another 8 more months to go.
Where is Gamora?
I'll do you one better. Who's Gamora?
I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
And that is the end of our video. Did you enjoy it? Do you think the heroes who lost their lives in Avengers Infinity War are inside the Soul Stone? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to ScreenRant for more great videos just like this one. Thanks for watching.